was suffering from a severe eczema, also known as atopic dermatitis. At this point, eczema had sucked life out of me. I had lost hope. I was embarrassed. A lot of the time, I was dealing with heavy anxiety. I was frustrated, and honestly speaking, I did not enjoy life a bit. And when you visit my profile, about 3 videos that appear on my page are pinned videos about the story of my eczema. I then took people on a journey with me. After that, I kept coming on here, the very same platform, updating people about my skin, updating people about the products that I used. But obviously I was not talking about everything because I was still on a journey, which I still am. But I believe that at this point there's a vast difference from what my skin looks like now and what it looked like then. And keeping in mind that the numerous people who are struggling with the same thing, how I know this is, I keep receiving DMs until today of people who are struggling. There's a lady in Cape Town that I shared my medication with, and I really am looking forward to her response. I'm looking forward to her update because I'm crossing my fingers like this. I really want her to be better because, my goodness, her skin is heartbreaking. But anyway, today I want to share what I believe is a strategy that helped me win with my eczema. Now, if you're dealing with eczema, I want you to understand completely that I understand what you're going through. I understand what you need in return, which is the empathy, which is the understanding, which is the grace. Yes, I will give you that, but I'm not going to give a lot of it because I actually want to encourage you to stand up and fight. So right now I want to encourage bravery. I want to encourage resilience. So in short, I want to encourage the opposite of everything that I've mentioned. There's really no need to be embarrassed. You did not bring that upon yourself. There is really no need to be frustrated, even though I understand when you're in that situation. But honestly speaking, there's really no need to also lose hope. So we are going to fight together, but this fighting has to be strategic. I think that is the type of fighting that has to do with a lot of traceability. You need to stop using a lot of medication, jumping from one to the next without giving medication time to work, or the creams that are recommended to you, or ointments enough time to work. But anyway, let's take a deep dive into the strategy that I believe helped me with my eczema. First things first is, I genuinely believe that you cannot find an enemy that you don't know. So when it comes to eczema, understanding what it is that you're dealing with is of paramount importance. So I'm just going to put it in simple terms. Eczema is a dermatological condition that causes your skin to be dry, itchy, flaky, and etc. But if now you don't find any creams and ointments that can combat your symptoms, you are going to be severe over time, which is what I was dealing with. Please revisit those videos and take a good look at my skin, and take a good look at my skin now, and you will see what I'm talking about the severity. So also knowing this enemy comes with identifying what your allergens or irritants are. But don't panic, it's okay. Even if you still haven't determined that those would be things that induces your eczema, it's still okay. You can still fight and you can still win, because I still don't know what my allergens are. I still don't know what causes my flare up, but I still managed to look like this, so don't even worry about it. So if you have managed to then identify what your allergens or irritants are, I feel like you're a little bit lucky, because for you it's very easy. It's just to be disciplined and actually avoid that. But if you are like me, a person who's still on a trial and error trying to figure out what induces their eczema, then it gets to be a little bit difficult, but it's okay. It's still doable. After knowing what your enemy is, I would say we go to the second step, which is now building your defense. Building your defense comes with having a skincare routine that works. With the dermatological skincare routine, it's not the same as the skincare routine of normal skin people. With the dermatological skin routine, you would need 4 things. 1, treatment. 2, cleansing. 3, moisturizing. And 4, photoprotection. Which then this brings me to saying that according to my understanding and according to my knowledge, eczema does not have what we call a cure. Therefore, anyone who comes to you selling you their products that makes a holistic skincare routine that doesn't have treatment inside, or if those products don't have an ingredient that works as a treatment, I would really find it hard to believe that those products are going to help you, which then would lead to you being frustrated because then you keep losing money on products that do not work. But it's okay, we'll get to that point where we're actually also talking about the struggles that come with eczema, and just I feel like a lot of opinions, some untrue, unpopular opinions about eczema. We'll get to that. So holistic skincare routine of dermatological conditions, let me repeat, you would need treatment, then after the treatment works and it has proven to work, that is when then you can go to other products like your cleansing, your moisturizing, your photo protection, and your etc. After you have built your defense and you know that these are my products that work, then the third step is going to be attack with care. By attacking with care, I mean use those wisely and follow instructions. Remember that I once said to you that one of the biggest reasons why we are not achieving the goals that we want to achieve with the cosmetics products that we put on our body is the limited patient knowledge. So we think we know, but we don't know. So if you have products to you and they are recommended to be used in a certain way, please follow the instructions and follow them carefully. That's all that I can say. Stop confusing your skin. Today you're doing this, today you're doing that. Like I said, it is very important when you're dealing with atopic dermatitis, also known as eczema, to have what we call traceability. You need to be able to trace back to what worked, what made it worse, what made it a little better. We need an insight into your journey. Then the fourth step then would be evolve and adapt. Now you know what eczema is. Maybe or maybe not, you have identified your allergens, your irritants, and now you've built your defense. Now you know how to attack with care. Now you need to adapt and evolve. Some of the medication that is recommended to us comes with certain changes that we have to accept. Currently, I don't use any perfumes. It sucks, but it is what it is. If that is going to give me an improved quality of life like this now, I'm completely okay with it. I'm off perfumes, I'm off spices. I don't eat spicy food, so the only thing that I eat is the cubes, the Norox cubes, like chicken or beef, and then salt and the sachet soups, your brown onion, all of those things. I'll take a picture, and then from there I don't eat tomato. I still don't eat tomato. I still don't eat a lot of dairy. I don't eat milk. Even in the morning when I have breakfast, junk oats, I just eat it like that. I just boil it and I eat it and make it watery. I add a little bit of sugar and I eat it like that. So evolving and adapting is very important. Understand that you're in a treatment and you really have to honor your treatment and you have to be true to yourself. Any changes or adaptations that your dermatologist or whoever expert is going to recommend, please adhere and please listen. Then the last one is going to be getting support. Please get a support and a team of people who genuinely understand what it is that you're going through, and avoid being around people who are just going to exploit you for your situation. People who are always going to try to sell you something because they can see that they can be able to take an advantage of your situation. So have people who genuinely care for you around you, not people who are trying to, like I'm saying, take an advantage of your situation. So we are still going to have more time. We are still going to talk about eczema further, but this I feel holistically, I feel is